guys, it's your girl G9. This is a special episode to me, episode 156. I got my girl here. They call her EJ, but what's your name? What's your Instagram? Tell them where you from.
Okay, my name is Enjonette. Everybody does. They call me EJ, and I'm straight out of Compton.
Okay, straight out of Compton.
Born and raised. Still out there. Yes.
Dang, for real.
Yes.
How long your parents been together?
So my birthday is actually this month on the 20th, so I'll be 37. So my parents they've been married for 38 years.
That is dope. My mom and my dad ain't married, but they've been together 38 years.
Yeah, 38 years.
Long 38.
Crazy, right?
You know, these days relationships don't even be working for 3 years, 2 years, the max.
Don't even happen.
It don't be happening for you? You're a pretty girl. It should happen for you. And you got a good personality.
Girl.
I just, on New Year's, you'll find your man. They out there.
I'm going to be in Mexico on New Year's, so I don't know.
You definitely going to find one out there. Because everybody be in Mexico?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know. This is my first time going. We're going for New Year's Eve. I've been to Mexico before, but I've never been.
You're not nervous to go to Mexico on New Year's Eve?
Well, I'm going with actually a couple of my friends. One of my friends, she's actually Mexican and Jamaican, so she actually is a resident there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you okay? You gonna be intertwined.
Yeah,
you gonna know what you're doing and where you going.
I'll be all right. She gonna take me around and show me. Yeah, I'll be good.
You know what I love about going to other places is that you get to know the other cultures.
Yeah.
And I ain't been too many places.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say, since you're from Compton, let's play a game.
Oh, okay. I don't know how good I am in games, but let's go.
Let's go. It's really a game that we just play with people that's from LA.
Okay.
And a lot of people have corrected me that even though I'm from LA County, I'm not from LA. So
where are you?
People say they from, when they say Long Beach is not LA County, is not considered.
Oh, I get you.
Isn't
well,
it?
You know what? No. So when I go like out of town, if I'm somewhere else and people say, where are you from? I would say LA, and then I would tell them, but I'm from Compton.
Like the city of Compton.
Yeah, because when you go elsewhere, now people know Compton, but for a minute, it was still kind of weird. You know, it was like, where's that? Or if you say Long Beach, like, where's that? You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, I do get that now, but when I say LA, I don't be saying Inglewood, but because I live. Oh, should I say Inglewood?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm from Inglewood, y'all.
City. Like, represent where you from.
I be saying Inglewood though.
I make sure people know I'm from Compton.
I be telling people I'm from Inglewood though.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
But anytime I say I'm from LA and I just don't be adding the Inglewood, then they ask me what city. I be like Inglewood, as if they would know. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
But I think because LA is like so more, like it's universal. It's more, you know.
Yeah.
So if you say that, then you have to talk about the smaller cities that's within LA. So.
And it's the real LA because, you know, a lot of people get that confused.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't know that when they come out to LA, Hollywood is not the real LA.
Yeah. And when people come out here, they don't explore, like you said, like the real areas.
Yeah.
They go to Hollywood or they go to, you know, the valley where I'm at now, but they go to the valley, you know, so they don't really explore. They be like, oh, you ain't, and I hate every time I get somebody that's from out of town, tell me I'm from Compton, it's always like, oh, have you seen somebody get shot? Or,
yeah, it's like, not even,
like, come on.
No, it's deep, but it ain't that deep.
Right.
Like, we can walk down the street.
Happening all day, every day, you know?
And maybe because we women, I don't know. Me personally, as a woman, I didn't ever experience too much of the life that people experience. Like I've seen a lot of stuff, but like when they be like, "Oh, did you see somebody get shot?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, like I've never seen anyone get shot. I've seen maybe someone after they was shot and it was there. You know, I probably shouldn't have seen it, but I think I've seen enough, but not to where, like you said, like probably more of like what. Some of the men that's really in the street scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's a difference between a man experiencing LA than a woman, kind of. But I don't know. I have to ask a man that.
Yeah. We'll have to get their perspective.
We gotta get their.
We only can speak on our end, right?
You know, because I don't want nobody to come for me in the comments like, yeah, you don't know. I don't.
Exactly.
You got this.
Right. I ain't gonna argue with you about your experience and your perspective. I'm not arguing with you.
Because every time they be like, so in Inglewood, it was a lot of Bloods. I'm like, yeah.
Like,
they're like, well, what happened? I'm like, I know them because I grew up with them,
exactly.
or I seen them around in school, or but I seen Crips too. Like, so what you want me to do? I don't know. I think everybody has an area. It's like everywhere we go. Okay, so you ready for the game?
I thought you was distracted. Wasn't gonna go back.
I was going back. You know, wasn't gonna come back. I was gonna come back.
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm gonna just start with Lakers or Clippers.
Lakers.
Why Lakers? They ain't winning.
Regardless if they winning or not, like, you know, it's Kobe. Yeah, that's all the way.
Okay, so high five to that.
Yes.
Because I'm with Kobe on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Rams or LA Chargers.
So, between the two, I really can't say, to be honest. I'm just going to say the Chargers. Now, the thing is, though, I actually love watching football. But I don't have like a specific team. Like, I used to sit up and watch it with my father. I'll go watch it like Monday night. I'll go watch it. But I don't have a specific team. So I'm just going to say the Chargers because I feel like maybe I should say that. I don't know.
Okay. Not the Rams, but I'm going to just say the Chargers.
I was going to say the Chargers. I don't know.
Okay, what about the east side of LA or the west side of LA?
It's always east side.
See, you know what? I have that problem with all the girls that say that. It's always the east side. East side dudes is like, yeah.
I mean, I'm just...
The east side, baby?
Yeah, I love it. I love, you know.
I never experienced the east side like that. I had homegirls from the east side, but I never experienced like what they experience. Like they tell me it's different.
Yeah.
The west side of LA is just like rolling with the homie.
Yeah, but I mean it's the same I feel too. Like east side Compton, west side Compton. Like, you know, I would go to the west side sometimes, but more of the east side is
where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I experienced that one day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, soul food in LA or tacos in LA?
Tacos. And I'm saying this because my mom, she's from Birmingham. She was born in Birmingham. So my mom is a Southern girl. I mean, she grew up in LA, but, you know, my family is I still have a lot of family in Birmingham. So I've experienced like real soul food. Yeah. And I feel like the soul food in LA is not real soul. Like I haven't found a spot that I can really say like, ooh, like that food.
That was the food.
Like, that's like, let's go back. They may have like, you know, a dish here,
you
dish
like
there.
Doolin's? Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna say nothing else about Doolin's.
That's why I just said, that's it.
You didn't like Bertha's?
I don't think I tried that one. I don't know.
Yeah, that was like in the cut, kind of, but not the cut because it was on Century. But it was cool.
See, anything that was in LA, like food wise, because again, like I didn't really go to LA that much. My dad was born in like raised in LA. So he would bring the food home. Yeah. So I experienced some of the LA food because he brought it home. So if he didn't bring it home, I really didn't get it. But tacos, I eat tacos all day, every day, throughout the day, in the middle of the day.
I be feeling like, do everybody know how to make tacos out here? Because it'd be fire.
Tacos are, and I could do black people tacos, the Mexican tacos. Like, just give me tacos. Just give me some tacos. Like, seriously.
Corn asada, okay?
All of it. Like, I love me some tacos.
And then when you put the cheese on it, it's just so much you can do with it.
When you make your black tacos, you gotta shred the cheese though. You gotta actually get the block cheese,
and you gotta shred
the cheese, not the bag shredded cheese. You gotta get the block.
I think that too.
And shred. It's a whole different game.
It's a different game. Yeah. The cheese even tastes better.
Yes.
Well, I want that little plantain, the little cheese that just throw it on there. I want the cheese. I would grate it and make it feel like I put the little onion on it, do a little razzle-dazzle to it.
Yes. You got to grate your cheese.
Okay, so you on the same thing with me.
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am.
I got one more. Okay. Nightlife or day life in LA?
Nightlife.
Girl, you going to sleep? You ain't going to sleep?
I don't go to sleep. I'm a night owl.
Really?
Seriously. Like last night, well, I guess I could say this morning, I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. And I was forcing myself because I knew I had to be up to get some stuff done. I told you I overslept this morning.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why. Okay.
But
you don't got insomnia?
I don't know. I've never been diagnosed with it.
Yeah, because
I'm not really sure. But usually around 3:30 a.m. I start to like try to wind down. Like, okay, you need to
go to bed.
You need to go to bed. But yeah, probably like 4:30. I'm in the bed, and I'm up. Like I'm just up. But during the day, I operate different. Like at night, I'm more focused. I can focus.
Really?
I can get my work done. It's quiet, so I can really like get down. My creative brain gets on. Like I can really go. So,
that's dope.
Yeah, so nighttime, and even for me being out, I could be out and be out all night.
That's dope, because I shuts down at 7. I'm like, I'm not even 40 yet.
Girl, no.
Be sleepy.
No. It's crazy. It's like I get a second wind, midnight hit. It's like, oh.
Man, and I swear to God, since I've been in school, I'm in school for nursing. I swear, like, in the morning, I could get homework done faster. I could get everything done, like, in the morning. But early, I'll be up at 4.
See, that's crazy to me.
I'll be up at 4. Let me tell you, I'll be up at 4 cooking, cleaning.
That is crazy.
Like, morning time, I'm on the go without coffee.
I love people that can do that, though, because I wish I can. Everybody know, don't call her before 11 o'clock. Like,
for real?
Yeah, everybody know. Everybody know that.
And I really be saying, why do people sleep in the bed to 10? That's weird. Like 8, you should be up.
Yeah, and I have friends and like cousins who naturally get up very early.
Yeah.
But I'm the total opposite. Like I literally, I'm telling you, last night me and my homegirl was texting each other, sending voice notes at like 3 a.m. I was like, bitch, why are we both standing like we wide awake right now?
No,
I was like, what's wrong with us?
Don't we all got a homegirl that we wake up and be texting bright and early?
Oh yeah.
Like
now that when I do like that, yeah.
Just texting.
I get the text messages, but yeah,
I'll send them too, because she'll be either on Instagram and say, you know how I say like just like 30 minutes. That mean like you been there or whatever. I'll hit her up and send her like reels and stuff. It's funny. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, that was the game.
Well, I think I did okay.
You did okay. You did great, because everybody always say East Side is the best side.
East Side, baby.
But I wanted to talk to you today, not only about everything you are doing with your what you got going on for yourself, because you have been doing a lot of things. Girl. I do want to say shout out to the Coco Awards, because that's how I got to know her. Yes, shout out to Coco. What did you win the award for?
The Outstanding Community Service Award.
Exactly. Yes. So she does a lot of community service, and to be recognized by your peers. How do you feel about that?
Now that was dope. That was the part that
and she looked cute, y'all.
Thank you. No, but that was the part that was the most like exciting part for me, because while we do this, like doing this work, sometimes it can be very discouraging, especially when you feel that you don't have the support or you don't have the community and you constantly trying to go out and get it. So for people that's in your community to actually see that and to recognize you, and I know what I learned was with the Coco Awards is that, those from the previous years nominate those for the, for the upcoming year. So again, I just thought it was dope. Like, y'all really paying attention. Y'all really see me out here doing this.
You'll be doing it for years and think nobody's paying attention, but they are.
Girl, my organization will be 10 years old next year.
Oh, check you out.
2024. Yes, baby.
Yes.
10 years old. And it feel like I'm just beginning.
Okay. So let us know about what you put out to the community and what your business is about.
So I have a nonprofit organization. It's called Women Blessing Women. And pretty much our mission is to for women to create, collaborate, connect, and create change in the community. And so I started this back in 2014 in Compton in my parents' living room. I first just started inviting women over, like, hey, we always trying to be entrepreneurs. I was trying to start an event planning business, and I was like, y'all, let's get together and just start talking about something. Right. And so we would talk, and we would share our information, and it became to where we weren't just sharing, but we start like helping each other. Somebody may need something or may know somebody that needed something, and so it just started connecting that way to where my very first meeting, it was really just me, my cousin, my mom was sitting there, and then I started inviting other women, and it was like maybe 5 women, then it started growing to like 7, then it was like 10, then one time it was like 15. My mom was like, wait, there's too many
y'all was in the
my
building.
Living room. So then we start going to like other spaces, so now, like I said, next year to be 10 years old, but throughout the years I've been able to offer like different workshops. Like I said, really collaboration. There's a lot in this group. There was a lot of women that were able to connect, and not only on like a business level, but I've seen friendships, actually come
build and stuff.
And there's been times that, for myself, because I always tell people that this is something that I didn't come up with on my own. This is actually from God, and this was dropped in my spirit, down to the name Women Blessing Women. So I always tell people, like, I'm the co-founder, because if it was just me, I hate for it to sound this way, but when I say like I wouldn't have done it, like it wasn't something that was just in me. And especially because growing up, I didn't really get along with girls that much. I always had issues. It was always, you know, a jealousy problem here or something here or there. So when it was in my spirit, I had called my best friend, who is still my best friend to this day. I have multiple best friends, but this was like one of my first best friends from the first grade. I called her and told her, and she was like, "You doing what? Like with women? Like, that's, you know, that wasn't
that's
me.
Not
that
heard
wasn't
of
my
like that,
thing.
especially in LA. It's different.
Yeah. And so I just started to develop it, and ever since then, like now, you know, like I said, I've had workshops for entrepreneurs. I've been able to just, you know, collaborate. I put on like huge mixers where women can come out and connect with each other. I've just launched 2 years ago, I think it's 2 years now, a program called Pretty and Protected, which is a self-defense program. And right now we're focusing on firearms training. So for women, yes. So I collaborated with a Black woman.
And I'm so scared.
And that's what we're going to get. We're going to help you get rid of that fear, okay?
But it's like, I'm not scared. I'm scared as in like, if I don't want to shoot the gun and it flip.
So this is why we have the classes.
Okay,
and so I collaborated with a Black woman. She is the firearms trainer, Ashmar Firearms Training. Aisha, shout out to Aisha.
Shout out.
Yes. And I came across her page, and I thought it was dope that it was a Black woman teaching women. And so once we collaborated, we have it's a classroom instruction. So you come in the class and you get comfortable first with the firearms. Okay. We show you how to load and unload, so you don't have to be scared.
Should you be licensed first?
No. You do not have to be licensed first. You don't even have to own a gun. Okay. You could, because we actually have, you know, guns.
It's gonna be a real gun.
It's a real gun. I'm
already nervous.
It's not loaded. Well, it's not loaded until we go to the range. Until we actually go out to the range. In the class, they're not loaded because we're constantly showing you how to, you know, how to point, how to shoot, and all of that. But yeah, so we just launched that program, and it's been dope. It's been amazing. We have a brunch that's coming up. And then now, I'm actually now about to launch a program called Definitely Empowered, which is DEAF for the deaf and hard of hearing community for women. One of my board members is deaf and hard of hearing, and so we're about to tap into that community and even get deeper into like the tech world with the deaf community. So,
well, that sounds like you be busy.
Girl, I don't even know if this is the word. If I showed you my to-do list, it's retarded.
And just giving back to the community in that way for women is like dope.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's another real thing I wanted to talk to you about. Is like giving back to our women. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's different. It's hard to get along sometimes with women. I didn't really have that problem with women. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I always... Because I don't know, I never had that, oh, you like a girl or I like a boy and I like him too. Not really. I didn't.
And I didn't either. Like, I think, so I've been told like my personality is like blunt and dry sometimes. So I think
you don't seem that way.
I think it's maybe it's like certain sides. I don't know.
Yeah. I got you.
Maybe depend on the situation. But I don't know, because I've never been like a mean girl or anything. You know what I mean?
You're
like,
just to yourself.
Yeah. And I've never been like trying to be argumentative or anything. So I don't know.
Well,
unless you start, you try it.
Yeah, and you already know how that go. That go left. When you start, it's over.
Right, that's a different story.
And don't let me call Mary Lane, which is my mama. It's going to be really over.
Don't let me call Jips. Now, they know about Jips. In my phone, her name say my rider. Like,
okay.
Mama don't play.
We don't play that. She be getting on my nerve, but when it comes to my mama, I don't play that.
Yeah.
But okay, that's what I really want to talk to you about. This is the topic today. The topic is about women empowerment events.
Okay.
And women empowerment in general. So I came across the post, and a young lady was talking about how she hate all these empowerment events, and women really don't like each other. They just pretending and trying to make money off other women. And I want to know from you, do you feel like when you went into this about even having a feeling you have about women, when you got to know a lot of women, did you feel like it was just a part of your circle at that moment, at that time, your community that was making you feel like that? Or did you have to go out the box and meet other women from different places and different things to see that not everybody is the same?
Well, first, I want to say the crazy thing is, in a sense, I actually agree with her.
Okay.
And we can go back on that, but I actually agree with her with that. And this is why I try to do things a little differently with my organization. But no, actually when I first started, I was able to pull in women like in my circle, like in my community, people that I actually knew.
Yeah.
And from there, I always say that I have like two sides of friends. Mm-hmm. I have like my high school, my childhood friends, well, actually elementary, over probably 30 years of friendships. Mm-hmm. Now, these are like my friends, like we act stupid together. We go out joking, like,
it's real life, real deal, Holyfield.
That's going to get Enjonette. They call me Anja. So my family, like back in the day, they all call me Anja. So they get Anja. And then I have like my Women Blessing Women business, life over here. That's EJ.
Okay.
So I was able to kind of pull both together with my organization. Mm-hmm. So I was able to pull from both worlds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My circle, and I was able to go out and pull from another circle.
I love that, because that's what I wanted to know. Because I had started a networking event for men and women. Now it was first I did the women empowerment event for women. Okay. And it was really dope, really great. Yeah. Everybody had great attitudes. It was smooth. It was just, we was vibing, because I be feeling like women we could cackle. Yeah. It's so much stuff to cackle. Yeah. It's so much stuff to laugh about, joke about. It don't even just be about men, just life.
Girl, we act like kids when we get together.
Yes. I can imagine. Yes. So when I started my event, I was like thinking like, okay, what if people don't get along? What if I had all these mixed emotions? Yeah. But I had that same feeling at first too, like about that post when she said like women really don't, because I've grew up and I've seen so many women that did not get along, but still be in the same presence as the woman after they done talked about them, after they done did all this stuff. Yeah. Then I had to realize like, if your environment is just right here, I'm not exploring as many women as I can. Not saying I got to explore women like men, but everybody has different walks of life and things that happen to them on the reason why they are the way they are. So I want to know from you, what's the pros and cons about women empowerment events or just women groups in general?
Well, I think that like for myself, because like I said, the reason I said I in a sense I agree with her is because, and I just had this conversation yesterday about how women empowerment events, they call them women empowerment events. Yeah. But what typically happens is they find women that, may have a certain type of following or may have, like this certain type of like, glamour or something. Yeah. And they put them on stage and they tell them to talk about, how they got to where they are. I used to go to these events and I used to pay all this money to go to these events, sit in the crowd, listen to these women, look at them like, oh, she looks so cute and I want to do that and I want to do this. But I never had access to these women. And it was like those that was on stage, they were in the clique. Yeah, and it was just that.
And
clique.
That's the thing, it's the clique.
But I came here and I paid my money to come get this from you, to be fed from you, and I don't even have access to you. So that's where I was saying, coming in and trying to do something different. So my thing was, I had to change.
And I always said I'd rather put women on the stage. That is just like me and you. Yeah. Not an untouchable woman. Yeah. What is that? Right. Like, you want to be able to be in a space where all women can connect with all women on different walks of life. Right. Now, that's why you got the beautician and that's why you got the doctor over here. Because at one point in time, you was a doctor and you didn't know you was going to be a doctor. And you was just like me. Yeah. And trying to figure it out. Yeah. So I always wanted that type of environment in the group. So I'm glad that you said that. Yeah. What is something that you feel like you have done different totally from everybody besides that?
I think just all I could really say is just organically just being me. Like I'm open. So women it's not to where they don't have access to me. They pick up a phone and call, like we was talking about Pretty and Protected. I get on the phone with women all the time. They hit me up like, hey, I'm interested, but I'm scared. Or my mom wants to come and be a part of it. And let's get on the phone with her. Let me talk to her, So really I think just organically just being me and just showing up and being present. So when they feel that, that space and that energy with me, that changes the whole atmosphere within the whole organization.
So it really starts with you.
It does.
It starts with the host. It starts with, if you give out the energy that you want attracted, that's who's going to show up to the event and that's who's going to be a part of it. Yes. But I really wanted to get on that because a lot of people have a lot of crap to talk about empowerment events, but there are dope people out there that you should connect with women.
Blessing women.
Period. Make sure you shout that out. Make sure you tell them where that Instagram is.
Yes. Oh, I was gonna
do
say,
they have Instagram?
Yeah, the Instagram is at Women Blessing Women. It's Women Blessing Women across the board. Our website is womenblessingwomen.org. The Instagram is Women Blessing Women. Cash App, Venmo if you want to donate.
Yes.
Women Blessing Women. But yeah, it's all Women Blessing Women across the board.
Is there something that you feel like that you have not got into yet that you are looking forward to?
Like as far as within that industry?
In the industry of the community alone?
I really don't. I kind of just, it's as crazy as it sounds, I kind of just move off spirit. Mm-hmm. So it's really, I'm gonna tell you, every morning I wake up with this, and because I have to like be in a sense like so selfless with it, so I just wake up and I'm just like, God, like, okay, what we doing today?
Direction.
What you got for me today? Like literally, and I got in a space because like I was recently like in a space where it was really dark. And I was just like, okay, like it was crazy. I thought I wasn't coming out of that space. Oh. And when I was able to actually step out of it, I made a vow, like, God, like, okay, this is how we moving. Like, I'm moving with you. So whatever, whatever direction I'm giving, this is where it's going.
It's going to flow with what God wants it.
But one of the spaces where I did want to get into that I am tapping into now is the deaf community. It's something that I've been wanting to do. And so you said, something that I haven't done well, it's still new,
still in the work.
Yeah. So I definitely want to get into that. Well, okay. We'll be getting into that.
That is dope. And I think that that's going to be a whole nother level.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I'm even actually producing a documentary around
that's going to be dope.
So yeah, it's going to be dope. And it just, I grew up with a friend that's deaf and hard of hearing. And, sometimes when we have people around us, we kind of forget, if there's a disability or if there's something, because I'm just so used to her. Until one day we just had a real conversation about something, and she started telling me things, that they were lacking. I was like, okay, we're going to do something about that.
Yes, I love that. Friend helping out another friend.
Yes.
The last thing I wanted to say is, the new year is coming.
Yes.
Happy New Year almost if I don't record no more for the year. Right. Happy New Year. I wanted to ask you, can you tell us, how do you stay motivated to help the community? And is there anything that makes you feel like you got to keep going? Who is that person that makes you feel like you got to keep going? Is it just the community that makes you feel like that when you see the people, or is it the direction from God?
Both. It's both. And I say that because on the 18th of this month, I just did my 5th annual holiday dinner shopping spree. I took 20 single moms grocery shopping, and I've been partnering with a Black-owned woman, a grocery store in Long Beach on 7th Street. Shout out to Kia. She's the owner of Grocery Outlet. Kia. And this is our 5th year. Like I said, we took 20 single moms grocery shopping. And as I was planning this event, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of stress. Because my goal was to give them $250 each.
That's a real good goal.
Yeah, and
for the grocery store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the grocery outlet is very more reasonably priced than the other stores.
Okay, I hear you.
And so like my first year, I took 3 moms and only was able to give them $100. So this was a big jump for me in my 5th year. And throughout planning the event, I'm gonna be honest, there was times that I just wanted to give up. Like I was like, I'm not doing this no more. Like I it was just too much. But once I produce it, and I make it an experience. I don't just hand them a gift card and say, just go. Like, I had a DJ there. The Compton Cowboys came out. Like, I make it a whole experience.
Oh, it got to be an experience.
It has to be an experience. So as I was there, just speaking to the moms crying, coming and telling me their stories, domestic violence and all of this, those are the things that keep me going. The fact that it's really impacting their lives.
Yes.
They appreciate the value, and they appreciate what's happening and what I'm, bringing to them. So, of course, that's what keeps me going. It's just, like you said, the community. Once I always tell myself, I have to take myself out the equation, because it's not about me. It's about me, but not about me. Yes, you know what I mean? So I have to take myself out the equation. And once I do that and connect with God, like, again, I'll be like,
you're on your way.
Girl, I be breathing hard, but I'll be like, all right, God, like, what we doing? But that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going. That's what motivates me is that. And then, me doing all of this, and my mom, like, just that glow in her eyes. She like, dang, it was hard raising you, but I did it.
You did it. Your mama or your dad look at you like, I did a good job.
Yes.
I'm patting my own self on the back.
Yes.
Last but not least, what is your ultimate goal with all of what you are doing?
My ultimate goal is to grow internationally. We are about to create a chapter in Detroit, so that would be our first, chapter stepping out of California. But just to grow, to continue to grow, my team to grow, to continue to develop my programs, and just go international. Really, Women Blessing Women is gonna be known like all over.
Well, you are truly blessing women.
Thank you.
And I do want to say I appreciate you and thank you for coming.
I appreciate you for having me. This is the first interview I've done in
so long.
Years.
How did you have? You had a good time?
I had a great time.
I just wanted you to have a good time.
Yes.
I always try to make it warm as possible.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm warm.
Yes, for sure.
But I'll be trying to make it like, okay, no, I don't know.
Your personality, you make it comfortable, and
I appreciate that.
Sure.
I don't even try. You know what it is, y'all? It's these damn me hustling every day. If you meet a true hustler, she always gonna have a positive attitude about everything.
For sure.
Looking at you a true hustler. Even if you ain't making millions of dollars from this, but just feeding the community with things that they need to know, or things that they desire, or even helping them to see that it's bigger than life. Like it's bigger than this. Like you're bigger than this. Sure. That $250 took them women somewhere. Girl. So I want to say I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I pray that everything that you desire, God brings it to you in the direction you are going. I pray for you.
Thank you. I receive it.
Receive it, girl.
Receive it, baby.
I love that. and on that note, it's your girl G9 with episode 156. We are empowering women, and we're gonna keep going. Bye, y'all.